Just in a matter of days, several Northern California rappers have got shot or have been killed in various cities from Sacramento to the Bay. Now, over the years, we have lost a lot of California rappers from Sacramento, Stockton, the Bay, LA, and all over Cali as a whole. Just over a month ago, I was reporting that rapper Lil Yee from San Francisco was shot and almost killed in a robbery attempt in LA. But these rappers I'm gonna report on were shot in their hometowns or not far from their respected areas. Lil Shikica is a rapper from Richmond, California, which many of his rivals would say is false, with his early affiliation to Vallejo rappers, such as the whole SOB/RBE collective, and him once living in Vallejo. Lil Shik's rap career took off around 2017, around the same time as the group SOB/RBE, which became one of the biggest young acts in California, especially in the Bay, and many rappers would be associated with the group. Lil Shik began racking up numbers, hitting hundreds of thousands of views on his YouTube channel, even having some songs hit millions of views, like Ride 2. But by 2020, SOB/RBE would break up, after a long period of disputes and beef, some involving snitching and the affiliates beefing with each other, and even one affiliate dying, and Lil G of SOB going to jail for the murder. The breakup will cause many to pick sides, and SOB/RBE will become completely separate crews. SOB will now just be headed by rappers The Boy and Slimmy B, and RBE will be headed by Young T.O., and they will begin throwing shots at each other.
In Vallejo streets, it's strictly OBM RBE shit. Period. That SOB shit is rap shit. That's all rap shit. Don't get this shit confused. It's all rap shit. Music. Be entertained. This is entertainers. And rats and snitches.
Many SOB and RBE affiliates were from Vallejo and Richmond. Lil Shik had connections to both cities, but he would start having issues over the years with SOB rappers who repped the crest and was affiliated with him. Shik had a lot of issues going on in the streets. On September 17th, 2024, police responded to calls of gunfire around 8:15 p.m., and a 23-year-old gunshot victim was later transported to the hospital. Lil Shik allegedly followed the victim inside the store, unleashing multiple rounds both inside and outside the premises of the store. Lil Shik allegedly produced a handgun and pursued the victim, firing multiple rounds inside and outside of the store. In October 2024, police apprehended 24-year-old Lil Shik, linking him to the shooting. Lil Shik was on parole at the time in Nevada for another case. The regional law enforcement, including the U.S. Marshals, played a role in locating and arresting Lil Shik, which occurred without incident. He was charged with attempted murder, firing into an inhabited dwelling, and violation of parole. He's since made bail. After being released on bail, Lil Shik was back on the streets, and he will have a back and forth online with rappers The Boy and Lil Dame, who claims East Vallejo and is affiliated with The Boy and the Crest.
I don't even know Dame. I don't know Lil Kobe. Like you said, out of towners, nigga. Niggas is creative players with good raps. Niggas is creative players. I wish I was in the pen when Lil Dane was in the pen. I'd punch that little nigga out. I promise you, me and him would get in the shell every day. I'd beat up that little nigga. That nigga's a scary ass little boy. I'd beat that little nigga ass every day and stab him up. And won't no black nigga tell me nothing. I stab that little nigga up in his cell. He in there on his Shelly phone with his little bum ass. Yo, really?
But later events will later transpire with Lil Shik getting shot. He'll be at restaurant Pierre in Oakland when someone will open fire, leaving him and a woman both shot, but they both survived.
Police are investigating a shooting at a downtown Oakland restaurant during dinner service. Authorities say a 31-year-old woman and a 24-year-old man were hit by bullets at Pierre restaurant just after 8 p.m. last night. The restaurant is located.
The victims, a man and a woman, are expected to pull through. We are monitoring rumors circulating on social media that one of the victims is a Bay Area rapper out of Richmond. At this point, Oakland police aren't providing any details about the shooting, the victims' names, the suspects, or any possible motive. But the Oakland Police Officers Association did release a statement about the shooting, reading, quote, "The Oakland Police Officers Association is doing everything in its power to protect the public, but Oakland is outmanned, outgunned, and overwhelmed by criminal activity. We need a commitment from the new mayor and council to provide more police officers now to stem the tide of violence and crime and help turn Oakland around." The restaurant said they are frustrated having to address this latest issue.
Pierre's owner will post a video of the outcome of the shooting.
Thank you, Oakland. I appreciate this shit. All the fucking hard work, 20 years of fucking working. This is what y'all gave me. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Shit is just great, man. Worked so fucking hard to build this shit. So many fucking late nights, early mornings for this punk ass shit right here. Coward ass, bitch ass shit right here. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much, Oakland. I appreciate that shit, bro. Punk ass, phony ass, dumb ass beef shit y'all got going on, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all brought that punk ass shit to a fucking restaurant, the only black-owned fine dining restaurant that we have. Thank you. Thank you. I give up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Little Sheik has remained quiet after the shooting, but he survived and he's recovering. Now 10-letter gang Raider, known now as just Raider, was a buzzing Sacramento rapper by 2018, but many jail stints in the streets put a pause on his career, and him being in the streets will even lead to him being stabbed at Sunsplash Water Park in Roseville, which is in Sacramento County.
Viewer showing just how crowded it was, and that was taken just moments before people began running for safety.
The scene looked like this evening. Now, the person who shared that video with us told us that they stopped it when they heard people screaming. So here's what we know so far. Roseville police say they got the call a little after 7 that a person had been stabbed at this water park, and we're told that person who was stabbed will be okay. Now, other than saying that the injuries are consistent with an assault, police haven't really released a lot of information as to what led up to this situation. And some people on social media have claimed that a gun was fired, but Roseville police told us at this time they do not believe a gun was involved in this incident.
Raider would do some more time, but by his release in April 2024, he would drop a diss song dissing the Heights, which is a blood gang in North Sacramento. This led to Heights rapper D. Steves responding and releasing Raider's paperwork of him snitching on the case when he was a minor. I posted the paperwork in my Sac Rap Snitches episode. Check that episode out if you haven't. Raider then deleted his diss song and went under the radar after the paperwork was exposed. He still posted his gangbanging life, but didn't rap anymore. But on May 4th, 2025, police responded around 4:45 a.m. to the 5300 block of Prickly Pear Avenue for reports of a shooting and found evidence of the shooting. Raider later arrived at the hospital.
Presence between Colonial Heights and Tulloch Village on Prickly Pear Avenue. Let's go now to KSRA 3's Aaron Heft, what we know so far. Aaron, good morning.
Leticia, this very preliminary, we have very little information. Like you said, a large police presence standing at the corner of Stockton Boulevard and Prickly Pear Avenue. If I step out of the way, you can see just a lot of activity. So for perspective, this scene is multi-layered. It's encapsulating an entire apartment complex, and you can see, like I said, multi-layered. If you're a resident of this apartment complex and you live within this first layer, police are allowing people in and out, but within the multiple other layers, that's where the scene gets a little bit more congested, and it looks like they are collecting evidence. And if you live in that area, you are to stay put at this time, and you are not allowed beyond that point.
Raider is said to be in critical condition. Now the last rapper I'm gonna talk about is San Francisco rapper 10 Shottas. 10 Shottas first got his buzz in the rap scene around 2018, and from then on, he dropped periodically. Throughout the years, he collabed with rappers like Lil Bean, Fredo Bags, Dex Kruger, and his fellow Tear It Off counterpart, Tear It Off Greasy, among several others. Now 10 Shottas and his crew hail from the Sunnydale Projects and rep a crew called Tear It Off. Tear It Off has been known in the Bay for several years for various things, including beef with several hoods. And 10 Shottas and his crew music showed the life that they were living, rapping about robbery, losing fallen members, and sliding on their ops, and also disrespecting them. And that's how him and his people like Tear It Off Greasy gained a buzz, racking up hundreds of thousands of views over the years. And when they rap, they had many people's attention. But jail has always prevented Tear It Off from fully taking off. And 10 Shottas had various stints in jail, and he would just get out and take the IG with a bold caption, dissing several deceased rivals, but it would come with a price. Less than 24 hours, karma would strike. May 5th, police responded to the 1900 block of Sunnydale Avenue at around 3:01 a.m. They found 2 men suffering from gunshot wounds. They began providing aid. According to police, one of the men was pronounced dead, and the other man was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 10 Shottas will be the man who lost his life. He was ruled San Francisco's 7th homicide of the year. Being a rapper puts spotlight on you and makes you a target, especially if you're a street rapper, dissing and deep in the politics of your city, and many have fell victim, and these rappers did, but a few were lucky enough to survive. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.